All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daytona. We're here for the Arca series. And today, we're a little late to Daytona. Typically we start at, first week. Well, we had to wait until week 3 to get to Daytona. Going to be a big field tonight. Going to be about just a little short of 30 cars, maybe a little bit above 30 cars. It's going to be around that area. So far, it's been a decent start to the season. But, anyone can win at Daytona. And, you want to get that win out of the way early because then you do not have to worry about points or wins later on. When it comes to the playoffs, you can prep yourself for those 4 playoff races. Move my OBS over real fast. Everybody's just finishing up practice and getting ready for... It's either your most favorite track or your least favorite track for half of these guys, but we'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll be back for qualifying. All right. Got a minute left in practice. I want to know, guys, who do you think is going to be winning tonight? A lot of new faces in here. Not a lot of guys that we've seen before racing tonight on Daytona. So we're going to have a pretty open end of who could win it tonight. Got some new guys as well here. So we'll see how things go tonight. Mitch Conley for the win. We got Jansen as well. All right. All right, time for qualifying. We know how the drill works. First person on is the first person that will get a spot. Oh no. They did not. Well, we got open qualifying here at Daytona, so this one's going to be interesting. Okay. Very foggy today, too. Ay, ay. Well, if you're in a pack, you're going to be going faster, especially if you're in the rear like Nullback is right there. Be able to draft yourself a bit up there. Well, I mean, okay, granted, starting position really doesn't matter at these plate tracks. I mean, it's so easy to fall and climb either way, but I mean, I'd rather be at the front. Makes life easier, but interesting to see. I'm wondering, do we even have a I don't even think we do. I don't think we have an exiled driver driving tonight. If we do, let me know. But fog is bad right now. Very foggy on the cameras at least, but at least on board it doesn't look too bad. You know what? We're going to do a little experiment here. We're going to go in the pit lane. You know, we know how this looks. I want to see how this looks in real life. Would it look, well, not really even in real life, but just how it would look from the spotter stand. Can we see the cars on the backstretch? That's what I want to know. I mean, you can. It's not a good view, but you can. They come rolling on by. Man, once they get off into that corner, they're almost like black dots. They're really hard to see. Can lose them in a couple spots too. You can see that red car behind them a little bit better, but it's going to be a foggy one tonight. Tyler Berry, top of the pole right now. Let's go DJ, says Paul. New guy in the league, by the way, Matthias Busk. And Toda. Those are the two new guys that I've been told about. Got everybody's favorite paint scheme out there with the Orca brake car. Tom Gulker, 18th right now. Well, qualifying's nearly completed, so let's go to the national anthem. We'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Oh.
in dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay. Time to get going at Daytona. Time to run down the qualifying order. Here's how they'll line up for the third race of this season. We're going to do this while we're going through. So let's meet our drivers today. Tyler Berry and Kyle Trim will be on the front row. Justin Miller and Jacob Treat will be third and fourth. Now, this thing just is like, no, we don't want to work well. Ay. Brandon Griffiths and Scott Poznanski will be 5th and 6th. Nathan Eastep and Mark Parker is going to be 7th and 8th. Justin Atkinson and John Dalmatter, 9th and 10th. Marshall and Gulker, 11th and 12th. Stephen Chappell is going to be 13th. Cade Stevens, 14th. 15th, Jonathan Heiner. 16th, Joan Allback. 17th, Cole Reese. 18th, Alan Dobbs. 19th, Matthias Busk. And 20th, Mitchell Conley. 21st, David Jansen. 22nd, Taylor Wilkerson. 23rd is going to be Larry Conley. 24th is going to be Charles Silvis. 25th is going to be Coda McQuarrie. 26th will be Angel Santiago. 27th, Chad Wiggins. 28th, Jesse Holmes. 29th, Robert Schripp. 30th, CJ Pixton. Zach Bucher, 31st. Matt Forns, 32nd. Time to roll them off at Daytona. You gotta make one quick adjustment to the cameras. Just give me 10 seconds, guys. Oh. Problemo solved. Alright. Got 50 laps tonight. It's gonna be not really a sprint, I'll tell you what. It's gonna be a nice long one, I'll tell you what. If it's anything like the truck race, you know, full 45 laps, I'd say without caution, that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully they'll be able to stay together though and not get spread out. Barry. Ready to lead it to the line. He wants to be there when it's over. The fog has lifted. The sun is out, and sunset will be coming soon. We might end in the dark. We shall see. Pace car off this time, and here we go.
Green, green, green.
Green, green, green. All right, good start there on the high side, but then they start to wiggle already, so maybe not the good start that we envisioned. Going to be interesting to see. Ooh, 3 wide already off the start. And, well, there goes the 28, kicked all the way to the outside lane. Probably not going to get any help. Might be able to be let in right there. Yes, he will be. So he'll fall just 2 spots. Oh, and now in the wall. 28 goes, but he looks okay. But yeah, anyways, I was going to say, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of line everyone will be taking today. Will it be high line dominant? Will it be low line dominant? How well will it work in traffic? How well do the cars, respond? Depending on where you are in the situation. Those cars up on the high side, though, they're really jerking up to the wall, and it's kind of weird to see them doing that. I don't know what's really going on. The FRC boys, you may have to worry about them. Any teammates working together, it's always pain in the butt to work around, especially if they all get near each other. That's my Victorian. Tyler Berry leads the first few laps. Oh, and man, they're wiggling really hard into each other. I don't know what's going on here. They look real antsy. Yeah, I get you want to see how side draft is going to work or not. It's only lap 3, bud. If I'm in the rear and I see these guys starting to spin in the front, oh, I'm getting to be a happy camper after competition's done. Not a lot of guys willing to work up front so far. Highest movers are going to be Pixton and Jesse Holmes in 15th and in 17th, up 13 spots each. That's the easy part. Then you got to deal with the hard part. You guys have lost touch with the draft, but only a couple. Let's go on board with the Orca brake machine. That'd be Tom Gulker. And they are getting pretty decent runs on the high side. You just need to put it all together. That doesn't help when he's twitching like that so hard. Yeah, they're getting real close. You just see the 018 nearly spun himself on the car behind the 14. And I'll tell you, man, they're getting real suspect. And it's only been a few laps into this race. On board with David Jansen. Up 7 spots in 14th. Maybe that 018 is finally going to make a run for the lead. He's running lower to them than anyone else, but you got to keep in mind, though, side drafting, it not only slows your opponent down, also slows you down. So, unless you're doing that to the first place car, you're not really going to get even a run that you'd want. Just kind of silly. Yeah, I mean, you're separating him, but he'll just get the run back. He just keeps on trying on that bottom with the side draft. I'm just not sure if it's really going to work. One car out that is going to be Gulker, but comes back in. Now, pit stop wise, they can probably make it about 22 laps. You're going to have to one stop. Well, you're going to have to two stop the race. You don't want to be stuck on the top, though, when it comes time for pit stops, because you might end up losing a lot if you end up having to back out. Ooh, big bump there from Novak. Oh, no, 2 cars into the infield grass. That won't be a caution. That's going to be Parkhurst and Cade Stevens. So, yeah, Joe Novak, yeah, he got a little bit of a hit and just was trying to gather it up. So, Parkhurst stays on track, but Cade Stevens has to make a pit stop. Angel Santiago on track still, by the way. $40 laps to go this time by. And that 18. Actually, no. The 74 of Tyler Berry.
Caution,
Didn't
yellow
see him get
flag.
past, but there is a caution out. Oh. There goes Busk. So, yeah, 3 wide going on here. Yeah, the 100 came down on the 29. Then Matthias, oh man, barely misses that. Hits the wall. Coda McQuarrie gets into, I believe that's Larry. Up there on top of another one. And then Jesse Holmes just gets absolutely demolished. That's going to be our first caution of the day. I'd assume that most of the drivers would come down this time for, at the minimum, fuel. If you want, you could take tires, but it's not really going to make a difference. I'd assume most of the field will come down. Tom Gulker gonna be down. Looks like Treat, Silvis, McQuarrie, Dobbs, Connolly, Pixton, everyone behind Justin Atkinson. A couple guys stay out, but about 14 cars stay out. And we'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. About 11 of 50 complete. Okay, back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll be at 15 of 50 next time by. I'd like to thank our sponsors, AWG, Exiled Esports, Talesman, Sim Ramp Market. Got a nice view of the plane in the background. And we'll be getting back to green. As of right now, it would appear that 24 cars are still on the racetrack. May increase to maybe 25 or 26. Pace car off this time. Here we go. Green flag, green flag.
Green flag.
it's been pretty much all Tyler Berry today. Good restart, immediately gets to the bottom. Everyone gets a little bit more spread as we start this up. Oh man, there goes FRC. One car hard on the wall. I couldn't tell what FRC car that was, but I think it may have been perhaps the 91. Yes, it was. Now, there are two number 91s in the race, and this is why we want your sim to match what your dang name is. I don't know who spun. One car going all alone up on top. That's going to be Justin Miller. No one really willing to help him right now. Now, we also got to keep in mind for these guys who just pitted that, you know, they're going to have a pretty decent advantage in terms of when they're going to have to pit. You know, having that 10-lap advantage, definitely you could get caught in the pits under caution. Something that you really don't want to have happen. I mean, it can happen, but you know, it just puts a little bit of extra risk into it. One car about to be put a lap down. I believe that's Pixton. Nope, that's Coda McQuarrie. Heavy damage on that car. The top looks a little bit more organized. They got a lot more cars than before, but you got to make sure that it's straightened out and you know, they're following each other well, because can't be all doing this all wiggling stuff. It just doesn't work. One car going to drop out of line. That's going to be Alan Dobbs. You know what? We'll pause for a moment and let's crank it up, guys. Let's crank it up. Big crash on the front straightaway, but no caution. What happened there? We were watching the nose. No, we were watching the gearbox of somebody, and it may have been, yeah, it was. The 018 hits the 40 into the 45, and geez, it starts it from there. That's going to separate the pack quite badly. Some guys got it worse than others, but I'd say probably the end of this pack might be Cole Reese. I'm not sure if Heiner will be able to. No, he won't. He's too far back. Yeah, so Trim is going to be the end of the pack. Actually, no, it is Cole Reese. Yeah, it's going to be the end of the pack for Cole Reese. And now it's all real separated, especially, knowing that there's going to be some cars that are going to probably have to pit within 5 laps. So I'm really wondering what's going to be going on here. I'll give Joe $5 to read chat. I'm reading chat right now. What's up, bud? What do we got in chat? We got nice clean race so far. It was clean, kind of it. What else we got here? Miss Weeks. Hello, Miss Weeks. Joe, where do I file a complaint? Why would you need to file a complaint, bud? Forns did not race. Cisco does not care for the ads. Yeah, we can't control those ads. The only ads that we can control are our own. So what these guys are going to need to do is the leapfrog strategy. Someone gets a run passes, and then you let someone else get a run past them. Leapfrog them, but if you don't do that, you're not going to really catch anybody. And now it's even a better time to do it because they're side by side. So, take the advantage while you can. 19 cars now on the lead lap. Connolly's the last one on the lead lap. Nathan Eastep, though, making some moves on that outside line. Might be able to take over the spot. That lap car ain't going to do him any favors, pulling along the car behind. And, that bottom lane in the back, it's definitely going to catch these guys if they keep on running side by side like that. They're just going to make it harder for each other. Later on, they've knocked out over a second on these guys, and I'm really thinking, like, they're probably going to be got to them in a couple laps. Boosk the Goose. It was fun until lap 11. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I guess we got kind of my luck right now. Bad luck. Quick shout to Robert Tripp and Angel Santiago. Oh man, one car around, that's 10. And there is your caution, guys. What happened? Okay, what happened here? So the 100 did the oh. Were they about to come down pit road? I think they were. Yeah, they were. Oh, crap. Someone money shifted. Who money shifted? Stephen Chappell. Ooh. Unfortunate. The Robert Tripp is going to be the leader now. Yeah, as I was saying, he's started from 29th place. So it's been a good day for him. Same for Santiago. Started, I believe, 26th or 27th. But started in the pits, so you have that going for him too. Lucky he didn't get put a lap down with that. All right, here they come down pit road this time. Everybody should be coming down. You'll probably be able to make it from here. But you might want to fill up just a little extra just to be safe. Winner off pit road, Mark Parkhurst, Miller Tripp. That's me, Atkinson and Brian Marshall. All right, one more commercial break, and then we'll be free to the end on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. All right, pace car lights are off. Parkhurst and Miller to control the front row. I don't think, though, that we are on our last caution. I think we might get another one in us, maybe two, perhaps. Okay, down pit lane they
Green,
come.
green, green.
Here we go. Green flag. 21 laps to go. The FRC machine, the 20, Justin Atkinson, immediately down to the bottom. Going to be out there to help Parkhurst. Kind of puts Miller a little bit outside. Not a lot of help. And then one of the longest leaders, Tyler Berry, moves also down to the bottom, so he'll take the third spot in the bottom. The 55 is going to put it 3 wide up in the front. And the 14 going to be put in the sucker hole, perhaps. It depends who goes with who. The 55 down to the bottom. And now to the lead. But who does he want to pull? The 28 gets a little bit in the wall. The 55 nearly gets bumped. And, whoa, they're fighting like it's like the last lap. Mark Parkhurst still leads by Nathan Eastep by about a foot. And these FRC guys, they just want to get going together. They want to figure it out and work together. I don't know if the guy in the back there is going to be able to do much, but these 3 up here, they can really do some damage if they get together. If I'm the 55, I'm wondering, Oh, there it goes, a crash.
Caution, yellow flag.
That's going to be Trim, who is having such a good day. One car gets jacked up, and there's Robert Tripp. Poor guy. Dang, he just got absolutely cracked by the 28. Just nothing he could do there, man. That's unfortunate. And one car came and just jacked him up. Ay. The Kaufman's back out on the speedway. And if we were in question of making it, I think we are okay now. The field's getting whittled down too to competitive cars. Only 30, well actually no, only 16 are on the lead lap. Treat should get his lap back, but everyone else is over 1 lap down. Let's see if we can talk to someone. Who do we talk to, chat? Who should we talk to? You know what? Where is old Larry? He's in 15th? Let's talk to Larry. Larry, how you doing?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Well, so far,
Good.
Up 8 spots on the day, 9 spots actually now. How's the
Yeah.
race going?
I don't know if you saw the first crash. I was flipped over like 3 times. That was riding the wall.
I did
Somehow
not
didn't
notice
get
that.
meatball for that. And been repairing the car every pit lane. Finally got everything repaired. 3 minutes of damage.
Thing looks brand new.
So somehow we're still in the lead lap. We're 13th. People were a little angry actually on the earlier wreck, but we all showed out, and pretty good right now. Just got a pit lane.
Yeah, other than a little bit of paint missing on the left side. I mean, it looks pretty much brand new.
Can you repeat that?
Other than a little bit of paint missing on the left side,
Yeah.
it looks pretty much brand new.
Yeah. If you saw it earlier, it was real bad. I asked race comms, they're like, it basically looks like a modified. So I'm expecting to get a little crazy. We're on the lead lap somehow. 13. I don't know how. But yeah. Thank you. Have a good race. Commentary.
Yeah. What happened just then?
Yeah. I'm trying to catch to it.
All right. Yeah, man. Have a good race.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe we can grab one more chat before we head back to green. I think we should be able to do that. Who do I want to get? We will grab, for a real quick word, Justin Miller. Hey, Justin. Oh, Justin, you got 10 seconds?
Sure.
All right, man. You've been up front all day long. You know, you got some of the FRC guys up there. Your teammates, they're kind of around you. What do you need to do to get this car in victory lane today?
Well, first I need to serve the black flag that I got for accidentally bumping one of the FRC guys in the turn while trying to get away from another guy.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, I got to serve that penalty, and from there it's going to be just kind of try to figure out what I can do.
Well, real quick, what's the penalty? What do you got to do?
I have to come into the pits under green, and I think I have to sit there for about a minute.
Oh, that's a lap down at least. Well,
yeah,
unfortunate.
minute 14.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
That's unfortunate. Yikes. Yikes. So Mark Clark first will be leading, and well, Justin Miller having to serve a penalty, that's definitely going to make the lives of everyone else up front a little easier, because Justin Miller has been having a good day. But that hold penalty is going to pretty much do him in. He's going to go a lap down for sure. If he's lucky, a caution will come out like right now. He'd probably still go a lap down actually. So I'd probably want the caution to come out as soon as I'm done pitting, so I can get the lucky dog. That's what I'd do. 14 laps to go this time by. And Justin Miller still down pit road, serving the penalty. I'd say arguably one of the favorites perhaps to win here today. He said it's a minute and 14 seconds. I mean, he's going to be on the edge. If he goes 2 laps down, he's pretty much done for. still sitting on pit road. Yeah, they're going to come by and, yeah, he's going to go 2 laps down. There he comes right there as they whiz on by. He's going to lose the pack too, so. He'll still be the lucky dog candidate, but not the position you want to be in with just 13 laps to go. Parker still leads from East up, and you don't like the fact that you see 2 teammates behind you. You gotta figure it out and figure it out fast. Gotta get these guys separated. Because you know, these guys, you know, they're gonna be working together. It's the biggest team that's up front right now. So while, you know, it is nice to have your teammates up there, you also know that people are probably not gonna be very willing to help you. They may use you, try to use you to get up to where they need to be, but they are not going to be loyal to you, most likely. Getting a little hairy. 3 wide for about 10th place. Amato Dobbs. The FRC boys now getting 3 wide too. Angel Santiago. Scott. Poznanski on the high side. And our earlier leader, you know, Tyler Berry, he's up there too. You know, he's getting close. He's up to 6. I'm pretty sure he'd love to be where he was before. The outside line kind of stalling out a bit. But now, this is where you get to the time where, you know, you got to start making moves. People are going to be a lot less give and a whole lot more take. 10 laps to go now. You got about, when you think about it on paper, you got about just under 9 minutes to figure this thing out and get to the front. It takes more than just a lap to make a move. You're going to see the laps get a lot more aggressive. FRC really wants to put it 3 wide. That's what they're going to do. They're going to ditch Tyler Berry. Tyler Berry left the door open, and he's going to pay for it with a lot of track position. He's trying to keep fighting on the high side here, but I don't know if it's not going to work. And you got to say that 55, Nathan East, oh, a little bit of a rub there from the 97. But you got to say that 55 is going to be coming out of line soon to join his friends. The only question is when. He's got to jump out soon if he wants to. Or do they try to just do it a different way, try to slow down Parkhurst? 3 wide through the middle goes one of the NS cars. That'd be the 018. Jacob Treat's back up there. And we got a big lapped car trail up ahead. And if you're on FRC, pinch the guy down low if they want to move out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. They all make it through. They sacrifice themselves. No one crashed. Yeesh. Alright, quick check of the chats with 8 laps to go. FRC on top, let's go. Once the 101 to ram him, you can't ram him. If you ram him, that means the cars are going to spin out. Can't bump draft these cars. Where is Larry? He's in 11th. The FRC guys, though, I told you got to look out for them. Because, they're the top 3 on the top, second on the bottom. And, Mark Parkhurst has to hate to see that group of cars. Larry Conley making a move on the outside. Going to be really hard, though. He's only got a little bit of help. It's going to be, looks like Gulker behind him. Yes, it will be. Let's see how the FRC guys handle this. Oh, Larry in the wall. Ooh, get off the wall, Larry. That's going to slow down Gulker, too. That's going to put him all the way back. Larry just... they may lose the pack from that. They might. I don't know, man. They're really, really far off. I think Gulker just might be close enough to pull it in. Oh, yeah, he is. He'll be fine. Conley, on the other hand, I don't think so. He is damaged and falling back. "13 cars are in this pack." Well, with 5 laps to go, I mean, you got to have these 9 against the top 4. Parkhurst, while he is the leader, he's not in a good position. He's just hoping that somebody might try to make a move to separate those guys up top, because he's a sitting duck with 4 to go. The only question is, where does the move come from? I mean, FRC, they aren't really leaving anything open in the middle. They're really trying to control a lot of the racetrack. Your best option's probably going to go high, but if they do leave the door open, split them in the middle. Ooh, one car treat in the grass. He'll keep it rolling. Now with 4 laps to go, where does it come, man? Where does it come? 3 to go. There's no opportunities right now that are really opening for anyone. They've stayed stagnant like this for about 4 or 5 laps. There's Coda McQuarrie. Going to give the bottom a little bit of a boost before he gets out of the way. Now Parkhurst has to make a choice. Does he stay high, go low? What is he going to do? Trying to pick both sides. He can't do that. His best shot just might be just rolling the bottom and seeing what happens. One car gives the 20 a little bit of draft, but I don't think it'll be enough really to complete a pass. Surprisingly, I mean, are they sandbagging? I don't know, because the 55, I cannot believe that he is going to push that 04 to the win. I mean, if you're working in a team like that, hey, what do you do? All right, well, we'll find out in just one moment. White flag this time. 1 lap to go. Arca brake. Going to be making a move to the outside there. That's going to slow everybody down, and that's probably the best thing that can happen for Parkhurst. No one's really wanting to move at Gulker, but if you want to win this race or at least have a chance, you might have to go at Gulker. The 62 moves up high. Oh, big smack in the wall, but they keep on going. going to be Parkhurst and Atkinson. Parkhurst with a 1 car length advantage off the corner. Here they come. And with a little bit of help with a lap car in the draft, Parkhurst gonna play both sides, and I don't know if that was a good idea. It's gonna be Nathan Estep winning at Daytona. Well. Well. I don't think that. I don't think he had to do that. I mean, they were getting a run, but you can't expect a guy to lift like that. I think Parkhurst may win the race, even if he doesn't throw that block. They all wreck, and the 10 at Cole Reese barely sneaking out for an interview. Jeez. Wow. Well, Nathan Estep, your winner. And Scott, they make up an FRC 1-2. Time for interviews. Let's go, Cole. Cole Reese. Well, got a little bit more than what you bargained for, I'd say. At the end, how about that?
Yeah, a little bit. I knew there was gonna be at least something going on there. With I believe it was like the top 10 was all right there, so I knew something was gonna happen. I just held down the throttle and just hope for the best.
Well, overall, the race. I mean, we didn't really see you much today. Kind of kept it a little bit quiet, but overall, what'd you have to do to keep it clean today?
Um, I just kind of watch my surroundings. I know Daytona's kind of a track that you could get a lot of wrecks or you might not, and yeah, I just played it as it went on.
All right. Well, it's a good job for you today. Third place, not bad. What do you got for shoutouts?
I'd like to shout out to my race team for picking me up this season, Midwest Motorsports. Then a shout out to our sponsors. Um, I don't think we'd be able to do this without them. So,
All right. Well, good job tonight, and well, we'll see you next week.
all right, see you guys. Thank you.
Yep. Real quick before we do the second place interview, random NASCAR fact, huh? Uh, all right. When Matt Kenseth won the championship, it was only by about 100 or so points. Um, there were people that had way bigger championship advantages beforehand, but because boring old Matt Kenseth, has a good year, and then everything needs to be changed. But Matt Kenseth also won the last Rockingham race, so there's some Matt Kenseth facts. Scott Posnanski. Hello.
How's it going?
Well, seemed like it was going to be a FRC, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, or somewhere around that kind of thinking. But big crash at the end. How'd your race go? What was the plan like with that final lap?
Yeah, on the final lap, we knew we were all linked up. We had a couple on the inside, couple on the outside, and we were just gonna ride it out. And when we came out of turn four, we knew the plan was to, take the reins off and may the best man win. And obviously, we didn't expect to pile them up like that, but we were able to get both lines and control the race, and that was kind of the plan the whole time. And obviously, it paid off.
Yeah, finishing across the line sideways. You had a little bit of trouble earlier. Got a lot of damage. We're a little bit slower, but made your way back up there. How was it making it back for the pack?
Yeah, these games are, or these races are always kind of a waiting game. You got to give a little bit, take a little bit. It's more of like a chess match. So you wreck out like that, and you just gotta be patient and know that there's a big picture, and be patient. And honestly, I was saved by that caution. I was getting ready to have to pit for fuel, and was able to stay on the lead lap with the caution, fix some damage, and get myself in a good position to finish with the podium.
All right. Well, it was a good race for you. Second place, not too bad. What do you got for shoutouts?
Um, First off, I want to shout out you guys for broadcasting. Really appreciate it. Want to shout out Relentless. Since I joined this league, it's been awesome. One of the best leagues I've been a part of. I want to shout out all my teammates over at FRC. Josh specifically putting this all together. Shout out Nate for pulling the W out. And then of course my beautiful fiance Brooke for letting me, take these Thursday nights and do this. It really is a blessing that we all as like adults get to, get on and do, a video game on a weeknight and have some fun, bring the child at heart back out. So awesome night. Really couldn't be prouder of everyone at FRC, and hope to run it back next week.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Nathan.
Hey,
All
how's
right.
it going?
Well, sometimes it's lucky to be good, and sometimes it's good to be lucky. Kind of just stuck on the bottom, for those last 5 laps. I mean, what was your plan down there?
Yeah, so I won 2 weeks ago at Atlanta, so I don't know. My goal is I was just gonna push one of my teammates to the win there, but they decided to kind of block each other a little bit and just kind of fell into my lap there.
I mean, hey, it's nothing to complain about, though. It's a win at Daytona.
Oh yeah, no, I'll definitely take it. I mean, 2 wins on the season out of 3 races is pretty freaking good.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, you were up there for quite a bit. Didn't really lose too much track position. Just overall, how was the race? How'd it go for you?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know, these Arca cars are kind of hard to do plate racing because you can't really bump draft at all. So once you get side
No.
by side, you're kind of just, yeah, you're pretty much just like locked in where you're at. So it's kind of hard to really make any passes. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun race. I can't believe FRC, like all of us up there, I think we had like the top 6 or 7 positions there at the end until the melee come into the tri-oval.
I mean, 2 wins on the year, win at Daytona. Nothing to complain about. Definitely a good hot start for you this season. What do you got for shoutouts?
Yeah, definitely you guys for broadcasting and everything you do for the league. Race Control and everybody, I mean, they go out of their way to, run this league and, like officiate these races. So definitely want to give a shout out to them. And then to FRC and all my teammates. I think Scott said earlier, we looked like DEI out there tonight. So the teamwork's definitely there.
All right. Well, good job for you tonight. And, well, we'll see if you can make it 3 next week.
Yeah, we'll go for it. North Wilkesboro is one of my best tracks, so fingers
All right.
crossed.
We'll see how it goes. Good luck.
All right. Yep.
Have a
Thanks,
good
man.
night.
You too.
All right, that's going to be all for the broadcast tonight. Nathan Eastep is the winner, followed by Pazinensky. Then it's going to be Reese, Marshall, Dobbs, Heiner, Santiago, Barry, Atkinson, and Parker. So that's going to be the top 10. Dalmater, Golker, Conley, Treat, Tripp, Miller, Jansen, Conley, McQuarrie, Hickston. That's the top 20. Silvis, Trim, Steffens, Griffiths, Nallback, Chappell, Busk, Wiggins, Holmes, Wilkerson. That is the finishing 34 tonight. It was a fun race at Daytona. Had a typical Daytona ending, we shall say. As you heard earlier, we'll be back for Wilkesboro. Wilkesboro, gotta love it, fun track. Anyway, we'll be back Monday to start it up all again. For the Xfinity Series, I'll be back soon. We're gonna be joining the booth with Isaac for North Wilkesboro for the Cup Series. So you'll see me back at the old home. Anyway, that's going to be all for the broadcast tonight. Thank you to Exiled, Simrat Market, Talesman, SBRN, everybody who helps put this on AWG. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network saying goodbye from Daytona.